Welcome to my video. Video number 5. Fucking can't itch me back, man. Video number 5. I've lowered my dose of Tess. Let me just cut my fucking head off, haven't I? I've just only got a drink and put the laptop back down. Yeah, I've lowered my dose of Tess. I'm currently now cruising on 150 meg. That's half a mil of my Tess because it's 300 meg. Half a mil, 1 injection a week on a Saturday. Yeah, cruising early. And I'm only cruising early so I can blast earlier. Impatience, that's all it is. So I'm going to do 1 video a month now. Only because there's nothing really to say in a week. Nothing really to go on about. So I'm going to do 1 a month. Hopefully I should have more to talk about and how I feel, etc. So the next video will be at the beginning of the blast, which is probably going to be in about 5 or 6 weeks. And then I'll let you know how it felt cruising. As I've stated, like, this is the first ever real proper experience with steroids, and I've kind of gone off track a bit, and like, people tell you to run a PCT. Now I have got everything to come off cycle, like run a PCT, but I'm not going to use it because I don't even know if I've explained it, but my logic behind it, and there's no real. You get pro people, like pro cycling, and people who disagree with cycling. It's not that I disagree with it. I just don't see the point in fucking up all my hormones, which I've just done. So messing it all up, and then coming off and taking like more stuff to try and just fucking make me normal again, just for then in 6 weeks' time after I become normal, just to fuck it all up again. And that for me seems like like a bit of a backward way to go about things. Why do I want to fix myself to fuck myself up again? Why don't I just try and fix myself to the best of my ability while still keeping my hormones high? Because I'm always going to be putting stuff in to make them high. So yeah, I'm dropping my dose of Tess, going to run it at 150, and then blast again in 6 weeks. But it'll be running the Deca. I'm going to speak about how it's gone, how it's felt. I'm happy with the outcome of it all. And I know, like, what's weird is I know it could have been better. If I focused more on my diet and counted my macros properly, and put as much effort into that as I did going to the gym and the steroids itself, I'd have gained more. Right? And I'm not disappointed with that. That's me learning. So on this cruise, I'm going to focus purely on my diet on this cruise, ready for the next one. You know, learning from my... I won't even say it was a mistake, because I was eating a lot better than what I've ever ate before. I wasn't keeping count of what I was eating and watching what I was eating in regards to calories. I could have been overeating or undereating. I never felt hungry, so that was a good sign for me. But yeah, for the next 6 weeks, I'll proper nail it down and get used to, so it becomes normality. I don't really have to think about what I'm eating because I know I'm eating the right amount to bulk with. Yeah, overall, I'm happy. I'm not massive. It's not put loads of, I've not gone all like Hulk, which I wasn't expecting. If anything, I underestimated steroids. Most people overestimate them and then are disappointed with it. I am actually happy with how I look. It's given me a foundation to build off. I can kind of see where to build off now, and imagine, like, prior to taking steroids and trying to think of yourself with muscle is hard, because especially it was for me, because I was like cut, like that was flat, that was flat, that was flat. Like, I haven't got big arms, but if I done that, nothing would happen. Like, there was no roundness anywhere. Like, even on my chest, like, there was just nothing anywhere. Like, this has given me something to look at, and I can see that I build off there. I want to build off there. Like, it's just, yeah. I'm more than happy with what it's done. And going forward, I think I'll be extremely happy with what it's going to do. Would I recommend anyone taking steroids? It's not for me to say. It is a personal choice, and people take them for different reasons. Not everybody takes them to get big. And as I already stated, it wasn't my main goal. Like, I kind of just replaced one bad thing in my life, got rid of all the alcohol, and just replaced it with steroids, which is probably just replacing one drug with another. But this, to me, is healthier, living a healthier lifestyle. Yeah, it's better for me. So, going into, like, people have a misconception of steroids, saying, like, oh, you know, you get roid rage and this happens and this happens and this happens, which I don't know if it does, because it hasn't to me. I think if you're a naturally angry person and a bit of a dickhead, steroids and especially testosterone, you're just going to amplify all that, and you're just going to be more angry. Sorry, I'm a bit ill. And more of a dickhead. I'm very laid back. If something bad happens in my life, like, I don't know, I don't really have an example, but if something bad happens, I kind of just take it on the chin and just be like, you know, that's life. Shit. It is shit sometimes. Everybody goes through shit stages. What I noticed halfway through this, though, is that I had a bit of, 3 weeks of shitness. I think I did do a video while I was feeling that way. And during, I think what bothered me most is that I didn't know why. I put it down to me overthinking coming off, dropping it. But I don't think that's why. If you was asked to ask my partner, has it changed me? She'd say yeah. I don't think it has. Other things in life has changed me, not the steroids. In arguments, especially that 3 week period, right? I can agree with her. Yeah, it changed me. But what I didn't do, if anything, it made me less angry, because I couldn't be bothered to argue. Every couple argues, right? And if I feel like I'm right, believe me, I'll go on and on and on until she knows I know that I'm right, even if I'm wrong. But to be honest, I couldn't be bothered, so I just shut her down. I'd be like, look, I can't be fucked with it. Right, I'm going to bed. Night. And I'll generally go to bed. Now, oh, you don't care now you're on steroids. It was nothing to do. It was nothing to do with steroids per se. I was feeling shitty. Do you know what I mean? I couldn't be bothered arguing. Whatever. Everything was blah. Everything was like whatever. So yeah, I can kind of agree that it changed me, but not like into a woman beater or angry, walking around thinking I'm invincible. None of that. So yeah, overall, extremely happy. Going into my cruise, sort my diet out, ready for my blast, get my hair cut again. Because that's one thing. If I'm going to take anything away from this, I know fucking steroids makes my hair grow like a bastard. It just... If my muscles grew like my hair on steroids, I'd only need to do like 3 cycles and I'd be competing. It's absolutely crazy. I can't explain how quick it grows. Yeah, expensive haircut. Well, more expensive than what I'd normally be paying. I think that's everything. Like I said, there's not much to say. Progression-wise, weight-wise, I was 10.6, I'm now 12.4. Hopefully I can, on the cruise, stay at 12.4, maybe increase. I think it will increase with me focusing on the diet and especially the bulking side of the food. It better bloody add increase. In fact, I'm hoping it does. Yeah. So I'll see you in 6 weeks' time. Ready for the Decker.